All right, my next guest lives in Tel Aviv with his family. He's been in and out of bomb shelters all night as Iran has unleashed new rounds of retaliatory missile attacks. Former IDF paratrooper Kyle Blank joins me now. He's also the executive director of Israel's Friends, which provides protective equipment and medical supplies in Israel. Kyle, great to have you. First of all, how are you and your family doing tonight? I know we've talked to several people who are there. They've been in and out of these shelters for the last 12 hours.
Elizabeth, good morning, and thank you for having me here. Yeah, just an hour ago, we were in the bomb shelter for what I think was the fourth or fifth time today, and maybe the seventh or eighth time in the last 24 hours. So the first siren went off about 3 a.m. yesterday as a warning of what was happening in the region. And I think for people to understand what that means for us as a young family, I have a 2-year-old son, so we get jolted out of bed. We walk over, we have a process. I scoop him up. My wife opens the front door. We walk off to the bomb shelter. That's for everyone on our floor. And then we sit there quietly waiting, hoping to keep him asleep and feeling the tension in the room and the anxiety in the room of what's permeating across everyone, and trying to keep calm. And we are resilient, and we've been through this, unfortunately, many, many times. And the fact is that everyone here supports the mission that's been happening over the last 24 hours, and the brave men and women of the IDF. Doesn't change the fact that we're going through on an individual level as people and as families.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that with a 2-year-old, Kyle.
I give a lot of credit to my wife. She created this great system we are together, but getting jolted out of bed day after day is something that, in a very strange way, we're used to. It is strange to be in a position where you know exactly what to do when your sleep and your REM4 is disrupted and full. I don't think there's anyone in Israel who's at a REM4 sleep right now, given all the exhaustion and anxiety. And the truth is, people need to understand that this is not a war that we chose. This is something that came upon us from October 7th through now. Iran has been wreaking havoc on the world, and it would be absolutely irresponsible. It was not an option to let the most dangerous regime in the world have the most dangerous weapons in the world, because they would take that to harm not just Israel, but the United States and the entire free world.
Yeah, you know, Prime Minister Netanyahu has said this is probably a 14-day operation. Are you ready to go through this for 2 more weeks?
I don't know if ready. I'll tell you, at the supermarket this morning, we bought 2 weeks worth of food, and the stroller was packed to the brim, and everyone was calmly assisting one another. We're resilient people. We're assistive of each other. We know what we're going through, and we're standing arm in arm. It doesn't change the fact that it's hard. As the CEO of Israel Friends, we've been here now on the ground for 2 years since the crisis started, working with civilians, working with first responders, working with our defenders to get them what they need. Because, like you said, there are long stretches of time that people need support, and that includes first aid kits, that includes critical protective equipment, and that includes mental health care, which our team provides nationwide 24/7.
So you're a former IDF paratrooper. We know tens of thousands of Israeli reservists have been called up. Have you been called up?
So I've not been called up in this recent exchange for medical reasons. I have an injury for my service in my back, so not available to do that. My younger brother, has been called up in this time. And all of our friends, all of our family, all of our cousins, they've all been called up, like everyone in this country. And we stand behind them to defend the people of Israel and the people of the entire free world. Israel is the democratic outpost in the Middle East.
Where are they going, your family members who have been called up?
So many people have been called up to reinforce the borders, as there's an expectation of a wave of rage and violence against Israelis. And what's scary to understand is this expectation is not expected against Israeli soldiers. This wave of rage and violence is expected against Israeli civilians. So every city is under, protection.
Right.
Every community is under protection. And that's what people need to remember. It's not a war against fighter against fighter. Are those terrorists who are trying to take the lives of innocent. As we can see right now behind us, the missiles landing in the middle of Tel Aviv, only about a mile from my home.
Kyle Blank, please stay safe. I hope you and your family manage to get through this. Okay. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.